My CEO said, "Pretend to be my boyfriend or you are fired." I said I really do not want to lose my job. Maya Torres never imagined her Tuesday morning would start with intergalactic blackmail. But there she was, standing in the sleek office of her boss, while three alien dignitaries watched her with interest that made her skin crawl. Her boss, Amanda Pierce, was the youngest CEO in the company history, and also the most demanding woman Maya had ever met. But today, Amanda looked actually nervous, which was concerning because Amanda never showed weakness. The aliens were from a species called the Velkar, and they had arrived on Earth 6 months ago with promises of advanced technology and trade agreements, but apparently there was a catch, and Maya was about to become part of it. Ambassador Xylith was the leader of the Velkar delegation, and she was tall with silver skin that shimmered under the office lights, and her eyes were a deep purple that seemed to see right through people, and Maya did not like the way those eyes kept landing on her. Amanda cleared her throat, and Maya recognized that sound. It meant something bad was coming. "So Maya, I need you to do something for me. And before you say no, just remember that this company means everything to you, and your career here has been excellent." Maya felt her stomach drop because when your boss started a sentence like that, nothing good followed. "The Velkar have certain cultural expectations," Amanda continued, "and they refuse to negotiate with unmated individuals because in their society, it shows instability and lack of commitment." Maya glanced at the aliens who were watching this exchange with what looked like amusement, and Ambassador Xylith nodded slowly, as if confirming what Amanda was saying. "I am not mated." Amanda said the word like it tasted bitter. "And according to Velkar customs, this means I am not trustworthy enough for the deal they are offering, which is worth billions to our company and potentially revolutionary. Technology for humanity." Maya started to see where this was going, and she did not like it. "One bit. You want me to pretend to be your girlfriend?" Maya said flatly. Amanda winced at the directness but nodded. "And it is just for the duration of the negotiations. Maybe 2 weeks, and the Velkar will be watching us closely because apparently they have some kind of psychic ability to detect lies. But if we are convincing enough, they will accept it." "This is insane," Maya said. "And what happens when they find out?" "Then, we lose everything," Amanda replied, and her voice was sharp. "And also you will lose your job because I will have no choice but to let you go for failing to support a critical company." "Initiative." Maya stared at her boss, and anger bubbled up inside. But so did fear because she needed this job, and Amanda knew it. The rent in the city was crushing, and Maya had student loans that would follow her to the grave, and her mother medical bills were piling up, and this job paid well enough that she could actually help. "You are blackmailing me," Maya said quietly. "I am giving you an opportunity," Amanda corrected, "and think of it as a promotion, with unusual requirements." Ambassador Xylith spoke for the first time, and her voice had a musical quality that was almost hypnotic. "Your species fascinates us," the ambassador said, "and you form bonds so easily, yet break them just as quickly, and we must see that your leader is capable of maintaining commitment before we trust her with our technology." Maya wanted to argue that this was ridiculous, but the way the three aliens watched her made her realize that cultural differences were not something you could just dismiss when dealing with species that could cross galaxies. "Fine," Maya said, and the word came out harder than she intended, "but I want a raise and hazard pay." Amanda actually smiled and done. "And we start immediately because they want to observe us in natural settings." The next 2 weeks became the strangest period of Maya life, and the Velkar were not subtle about their observations, and they showed up everywhere. At the morning coffee run, where Maya usually grabbed Amanda her triple-shot espresso, now Ambassador Xylith and her companions would materialize and watch how Maya and Amanda interacted at lunch meetings, where Maya used to sit quietly taking notes. Now she had to sit next to Amanda and pretend they were couple, and Amanda would reach over and touch her hand or shoulder, and Maya would force herself not to flinch. The touching was the worst part because Amanda was her boss, and this felt wrong on every level. But the Velkar watched everything with those purple eyes, and Maya knew one wrong move would end this charade. But something unexpected started happening. Maya began to notice things about Amanda that she never paid attention to before. Like how Amanda always made sure the office temperature was comfortable for everyone, even though she personally preferred it warmer, or how she remembered every employee birthday and sent personal notes, or how Amanda stayed late helping Maya with a difficult project, even though she had her own mountain of work. and she explained things patiently, never making Maya feel stupid for asking questions, and Amanda was funny, which was shocking because at work she was all business. But during their fake dates, Amanda would make dry observations about the Velcar that had Maya struggling not to laugh in front of their alien observers. The Velcar seemed to notice everything, and Ambassador Xylith commented on it during one particularly awkward dinner, at an expensive restaurant where Maya was wearing a dress that Amanda had insisted on buying her. "You care for each other," Xylith observed. "And this is interesting because your emotional patterns show genuine affection." Developing Maya nearly choked on her wine, and Amanda went very still beside her. "What do you mean?" Maya managed to ask. Xylith's expression was unreadable, and when we arrived, your emotional signatures were separate, distinct, and cautious, but now they are beginning to synchronize, and this is what we look for in mated pairs among our own people. Amanda's hand found Maya under the table and squeezed gently, and Maya squeezed back without thinking about it. After dinner, Amanda drove Maya home in silence, and the city lights blurred past, and Maya felt something shifting between them, something that had nothing to do with their arrangement. "Can I ask you something?" Maya said quietly. Amanda glanced at her. "And go ahead. Why did you really choose me for this, and there are other employees who might have been easier to convince?" Amanda was quiet for so long that Maya thought she would not answer, but then she pulled over to the side of the road and turned to face her. "Because you are the only person in that office who treats me like a human being. And everyone else sees the CEO or the boss or the youngest person to ever run a division. But you see me, and you call me out when I am being unreasonable, and you bring me food when I forget to eat, and you actually listen when I talk my heart was beating too fast, and I do not understand." Amanda laughed, and it was shaky. "And I have been half in love with you for months, and I know that is inappropriate. And I know I should never have put you in this position. But when the Velcar gave me this ultimatum, the only person I could imagine pretending with was you, because maybe I was hoping it would not be pretending." The confession hung in the air between them, and Maya should have been angry or scared or something. But instead she felt like everything suddenly made sense. All those late nights working together, and Amanda. Attention to the smallest details about Maya, preferences, and the way Amanda always seemed to know when Maya was having a bad day. "You are an idiot," Maya said, but there was no heat in it. "I know," Amanda replied. "You could have just asked me out like a normal person. I am your boss, and that is a massive power imbalance, and I could not risk making you uncomfortable." Maya reached out and took Amanda's hand. "And what if I said I have been having some very unprofessional thoughts about you?" To Amanda. Eyes went wide. "And really? Maya confirmed. "And this whole fake relationship thing has been torture because I keep forgetting it is supposed to be fake." They sat there in the car looking at each other, and then Amanda was leaning in and Maya was meeting her halfway, and the kiss was soft and tentative and absolutely perfect. When they finally pulled apart, Amanda was smiling. "And what do we do now?" Maya grinned. "And I think we keep pretending, but we know it is real." The rest of the negotiation period was easier and harder at the same time, because now, when Maya and Amanda touched, it meant something. And the Velcar definitely noticed. Ambassador Xylith pulled Maya aside one afternoon, and her purple eyes were knowing. "You have completed your bonding." She observed Maya did not bother denying it. "And I guess we have. This pleases us," Xylith said. "And humanity capacity for rapid adaptation and genuine connection is why we chose to share our technology with you, and your species may be young, but you have potential." The final negotiation meeting happened in the company main conference room, and every major stakeholder was there watching as Amanda and the Velcar signed the agreements that would change human technology forever. Maya stood off to the side, officially there as Amanda's assistant, but Amanda kept glancing at her, and every look was full of warmth and promise. After the Velcar left with promises to return with the first shipment of technology, Amanda found Maya in her office. So Maya said, leaning against the desk, "We should probably talk about the workplace relationship policy." Amanda moved closer and her hand came up to cup Maya's face. "And I think as CEO I can make an exception." "That is an abuse of power," Maya pointed out, but she was smiling. "Then report me to HR." Amanda replied, and kissed her again. Maya kissed her back, and thought about how strange life could be, and how sometimes the universe pushed you into situations that seemed impossible, but turned out to be exactly what you needed. The fake.